Oh my gosh, Kate Middleton has been seen.
What?
I think that it might not be her though. We of course went, is that her or is that Pippa? Because she was in the car with her mother driving.
I just thought it was a paid actress.
Oh, yeah.
Hired to look. It's a look-alike.
Okay. Well, if you keep it in the family, like the Cyrus no. If you keep it within the family, it's less likely to ever be released.
Yeah. You don't have to, make people disappear.
Right, exactly. So,
what?
I don't know. Maybe it's her. Maybe we
it's
kind of like
Maybelline.
to do tinfoil hat on this one. Yeah, maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
Mike?
I got some blind items.
Good.
You guys
You
ready
do?
for them? Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's get it started here with a little blinded by the item. We'll begin with this one. This former A-list actress / reality star offspring got exactly what she wanted. She managed to land a new reality show.
Oh.
Oh, well.
Actress is throwing me off. A-list actress.
Former A-list actress / reality star offspring.
Oh, okay.
Does her last name also serve as a word for a competition children often engage in at school?
Can I get the country of origin, please?
Beverly Hills.
Tori Spelling!
She did?
According to the blind items, the
Ooh.
reason why we saw her hanging out with Dean McDermott is the fact that the two of them did exactly what they were setting out to do and landed a new reality show.
So do you think that
What?
that photo shoot of them talking to each other was like, yes, finally, our plan has worked?
Yeah, they went to a public park to have a discussion, and paparazzi just happened to be there. But
They were
how?
congratulating each other on successfully winning another reality show.
But now that they're split up, now they want them to do a reality show? Like, what is this going to be about?
The split?
Are they? I mean, because you mentioned the fact that we haven't seen a wedding ring, we haven't heard an announcement about a divorce, we haven't seen
True.
any of these things. That sets the stage for a pretty good reality show.
So maybe if they're talking, then it's going to be like, oh, they got back. They're playing with us. They're playing with us, Dawn.
Yeah.
This is all just going to be fodder for an inevitable show. We don't have details, I take it, on, this has not been announced, so we don't know, what network, all that stuff.
No, we don't know anything like that. In fact, we don't even know there's talk of a reality show. This is just what the blind items are leading us to believe.
Because you can be filmed, but then that production company has to sell that to a network.
True.
So maybe, who knows who'll pick it up? Who do you think would pick it up?
No, well, I mean, it could be footage that's already filmed, but I mean, it could also just be that they finally convinced somebody to green light a project.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Maybe it's like a marriage counseling reality show.
No, please. Please give us something better than that.
Please,
Not you. I'm saying them.
I don't know what to think up with them.
I'm just saying we need something that's not that tired.
I thought it was just going to be Tori on her own
Tori solo.
with her kids.
Solo Tori. Let's see.
And then Dean maybe comes
you
in
gotta do
every
a play
now
on
and then.
words, right? Tora lonely. Tora lonely spelling. I don't know.
Tori's story.
Tori's story. Oh, I like that.
She already had something called Stories with Tori, right?
We can't forget the classic reality show hits like So Notorious.
Oh,
Ooh,
right.
I like that. That's a good one.
Tori and Dean Storybook Weddings.
Yeah, those
What if-
already happened.
What if she went on an adventure and it was called Exploratory?
Love it.
Or Tori the Explorer.
Well, I think Dora might have something to say about that.
Yeah.
Tori and Dean in love, but the inn is spelled INN because they're taking care of an inn and they welcome guests. And it's called In Love. I'm not joking. That's one of the shows from 2007 to 2012.
That happened?
That happened.
Oh, God.
48 episodes,
they
actually.
literally-
48?
That was their most successful reality show.
What?
Was Tori and Dean in love.
They will literally turn anything into a reality show.
Oh,
What about
gosh.
Second Satori?
Oh.
And it's just her on the second floor of very famous
of a
buildings.
motel.
So there you go. Reality show coming soon, according to the blind items, featuring Tori Spelling. I can't wait.
Yeah. Will we watch it?
Of course. I feel like we have to at this point. We've been invested in her attempt to get a show now for at least 2 years.
Yeah.
I feel like anyway. It seems like about 10, but no, she deserves our viewership at this point. So the listener doesn't have to.
There you go. Someone's got to do it. Let's do another one here as we will talk about a blind item here that goes as follows. So your husband looks super happy with his ex. Then the next day, you make sure a story leaks that lets the world know that your husband was sending you love letters while he was married to said ex.
Yee.
Then, of course, to finish it all off, you call the paps and make sure your husband is holding your hand, something he never does in public, while photos are taken of the two of you.
Okay, this is a complicated relationship.
Is this the relationship with a lot of texts that's been out for a while?
Texts?
Or there's like text. This isn't the Formula One guy.
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So your husband...
Jerry Holloway.
Nope.
Is that Jerry Holloway?
Jerry Holloway. Yeah, it's not Jerry Hollowell's husband. Nope.
Okay.
Your husband looks super happy with his ex, so the next day you make sure a story leaks telling the world that your husband was sending you love letters while he was married to said ex. You then finish it off by calling the paps the next day and having your husband hold your hand in public, something he never does. Do you remember that story now?
Okay, is this J-Lo and Ben?
Yes.
Oh, my God, she's so
Yeah.
thirsty.
Well,
Or something. I don't know. Her
that sounds
thirst
somewhat
can't be quenched.
insecure, but
Yeah.
Yeah, our favorite A-list, everything in her mind. Celebrity here. But according to this blind item, Ben was
She's
looking
so
pretty good
rude.
with Jennifer Garner, looking pretty happy. And so the next day, what happens? Well, I don't know if you saw the story yesterday, but there was a story leaking that lets the world know your husband may have been keeping some love letters that you two exchanged, maybe even sending love letters while he was married to Jennifer Garner.
Oh, because so that goes back to the great job in that movie, right? Because that's where we started talking about them for the first time. She did that movie. I can't remember which one it is.
She meaning J-Lo or
J-Lo
Jennifer?
did a movie, and then Ben was sending her a note you did a really good job in that movie.
Yep. While he was married to Jennifer Garner.
Yes. So it wasn't technically a love letter. It was like
It is in the blinds.
a fan letter. I mean, I know, but I'm just saying, the plausible deniability is that he was just like, oh, great job.
So that story leaks yesterday, and then, of course, they finish it off by being spotted out in public holding hands, something that those two usually don't do.
I never noticed.
They really don't. He usually has his hands on Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkies. Or he's just like,
Why would you, not to make it serious here, but if you knew, why are you doing that to his kids? You
doing
know,
what? Who's doing what?
To leak your dad was talking to me while he was with, you know what I mean? Your mom?
Yeah.
I mean,
don't know,
you
what
either
about
got to believe
Jennifer
the
and
blinds
Ben's-
or you don't, which is fine. But if you do, then I feel like, are we that surprised that somebody who, according to the blinds, is so concerned about their own image versus
Somebody else's
reality?
kids?
I feel like the kids are going to be lower on the list.
True.
That's if you believe that.
Yeah. Well,
We only believe
luck
blinds.
to them.
Good luck to them.
Good luck to them.
Good luck to
I'm just trying to remain,
Of course.
I don't know. Could be.
I don't know why I had some morality there. I don't know.
How dare you?
I know.
Let's do another one here as we're rolling through the blind items today. There is no way this movie is going to be worth all this trouble. Early, everyone assumed that there would be problems with the former A-list athlete who's had a troubled past. He's actually been fine. It's all the other people behind the scenes that are causing issues. There's no way this movie is going to be worth all this trouble. Early, everyone assumed that the problems would be with the former A-list athlete who had a troubled past. He's actually been fine. It's all the other people behind the scenes that are causing issues. Got a movie coming out.
Is this a movie with Conor McGregor? Okay. Yeah,
Just-
because I saw
So
him on
that's
the
the Jake
list.
Gyllenhaal one?
That's the Jake Gyllenhaal one,
Okay.
of course, that is.
The fight movie? Fight Wood?
Fight Wood.
Something Wood? Fight a
It's
fight
a
piece
it's
of
a
wood?
remake.
It's a
yeah.
Oh, Twister 2.
No.
Twisters. Just kidding.
No, it's not Twisters. You know this movie because you
That's
Roadhouse, House of Roads.
Roadhouse.
No wood involved.
No, well,
Well, is the house made out of wood?
Yeah, the Roadhouse probably is made out of railroad ties.
there's a bar. There's a
Yeah.
lot of wood on that bar and stuff.
Jake
That's
Gyllenhaal.
right.
Yeah, there's Jake. There's
Sorry.
no way this movie is going to be worth its trouble. Of course, talking about Roadhouse. Early, everyone assumed the problems would be with this former A-list athlete, a.k.a. Conor McGregor, who had some troubles in the past. He's had some issues, but he's actually been fine. It was all the people behind the scenes that are causing issues, such as the director, who's now boycotting the movie, and also the guy who apparently used AI to finish it, and now they're being sued. There's a lot
The
going on with
director
this
is
movie.
full out boycotting.
He claims, and we had this as a blind item, I think, last week. He claims that the movie, he's now taking the stance that it's not right for the industry that this movie is not being released in theaters.
I mean, I
Whereas-
knew that, but that was the whole thing about like you knew this was going to
You
be.
knew it was gonna be on
according
streaming.
to Jake Gyllenhaal, which
Right.
we believe with all things.
According to Jake Gyllenhaal and according to Amazon folks, they're saying, yeah, that's exactly what the agreement always was. The director is saying he did not know that, and he is standing up for his art.
I wonder if they were never in the same room together when it was being discussed. Like maybe possibly they told Jake Gyllenhaal, this movie is going to be an Amazon Prime movie. And then they told the director none of that.
Or
I
he's
don't
just
know.
trying to cover up, the fact that maybe the movie didn't deserve theatrical release or something. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to think of this movie. You guys said it was a remake of a perhaps not that exciting movie to begin with.
Well, Patrick Swayze, I think it's a pretty good movie.
It's a cult classic for sure. People absolutely love that movie. Though one of the reports I saw early on is that it was basically like this: we're going to pay everybody, like you're going to get a budget of X amount, and we're going to do it we're going to do it for streaming. Or you're going to get a budget at this amount, which is lower. You're all going to get paid less, and it's going to be put out in theaters. And based on how it does, you guys can make more money. And it sounds like the director and everybody agreed, okay, let's just take the more money up front. Now maybe he's like, oh, this doesn't look good for
So
me
now
as
I'm
a
gonna
director.
backpedal.
I'm going to backpedal. Because he has done some big budget, some high box office grossing movies in the past.
Like he's maybe concerned with what his peers would think. Like,
Exactly.
how would you dare release a film just on streaming?
That's the way it feels.
Okay,
Okay.
So there you go.
great.
Good luck to all of them.
Good luck
So
to
this
them.
is Doug Lindman that's
Yes.
been causing this issue?
Yep.
Okay.
And he did, he's done a lot of Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I think he did Bourne movies, I believe. He's
Edge of Tomorrow,
Edge of Tomorrow,
producer,
huge, yeah.
Swingers.
Yeah, that was his first movie, was
Okay.
Swingers.
Okay.
But so when you say boycott, is he telling other people don't go see this film?
He's basically saying he's not going to, and he's not going to watch this. Yeah.
I mean,
movie
you've
that he
already
directed.
seen it
Yeah.
because you made it.
Yeah.
So that doesn't make sense.
It's really petty.
Petty corner.
I just don't understand these people that speak out about these things that are like inside baseball stuff. And it's like you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot to have a career in the future because everyone's paying attention that could give you a job later. I
Or
don't
he
know.
thinks that he's protecting his, I'm not saying it's right, but he's protecting his job interests by looking to his peers like he is defending,
Oh, sure.
them,
Okay.
which may give him, again, don't ever underestimate the power of ego to get in the way of people's better judgment.
Right.
And that movie, I believe, is coming out, I think, the end of this week. Let me see here. Yeah, March 8th. So if you want to see it, actually, sorry, it's going to premiere at South by Southwest on the 8th. It'll be available to watch via Prime Video on March 21st. So that is when you can see it.
Okay.
So there you go.
Noted.
And there's a lot of shirtless Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Okay. End of
I'm
this
ready.
month.
End of this month. Let's do another one here as we will jump to a former A-plus list actress lost a long-time friendship with an A-list director with an A-list actor / director. The actress has been desperate to get back to work, so she was willing to work with the rival of her former friend. So we've got a lot of formers going on here. Former A-plus list actress lost a longtime friendship with an A-list actor / director. The actress has been desperate to get back to work, so she was willing to work with her former friend's rival.
Oh, gosh.
I don't know why, but this is not like a Woody Allen situation.
It is not.
Somebody was willing to work with Woody Allen.
Nope.
Okay, good. A-plus.
Former A-plus list actress lost a longtime friendship with an A-list actor/director. The actress has been desperate to get back to work, so she was willing to work with the former friend's rival.
Okay. Now, the Rivals movie or TV show isn't out yet, or have they already filmed it?
Not out yet.
Not out yet. Okay. I mean, A+ list is only a few.
A+ list actor, but former
Is
A+
she former
list
just because
actress.
she hasn't been in the public eye?
Yep.
Okay.
And there was a time where she was absolutely A+ list from an actress standpoint.
Demi Moore?
Nicely done.
Good job.
Gosh. Man.
So Demi Moore lost a longtime friendship with an A-list actor/director. The actress has been desperate to get back to work, so she was willing to work with the former friend's rival.
Former friend's rival. So the former friend is a director. Mm-hmm. And these two have a rivalry. Do we know of this rivalry?
Mm-hmm.
A director rivalry.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like a Ryan Murphy situation.
Nope.
Okay.
Director/producer/creator.
Not Ashton Kutcher.
Nope.
Okay.
Nothing to do with
That would
that.
get real close to home.
This is a longtime friendship with an A-list actor/director, and then that person has a rival.
Oh.
Director Rivals. Okay.
This is where was she friends with this person like because they were in the industry together, they worked on things together?
Yep. They actually both were going to be in a movie together, I believe, is where the friendship started. And then neither one got the role.
Oh, so it's a female?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay.
I think they were separate roles. They were both going to
Got
be in
it.
a movie. Neither
Okay.
one of them, I think, landed said movie, and then they just became friends from that point forward.
Weird.
So they're
If I remember my
generationally
story correctly. Yep.
similar. So they're about the same age.
Exactly.
It's not like Rob Lowe or anything.
It is not.
Charlie Sheen.
Nope.
Okay. Oof.
I'm just thinking of everybody who was in St. Elmo's Fire.
I know.
Nope. Again, we're talking about, we
This
got the
is
hardest.
fake.
I honestly thought this was the hardest part is the one you guys got. The former A+ list actress Demi Moore lost a longtime friendship with this A-list actor/director. Think of our actor-directors. And the actress has been desperate to get back into work. Demi Moore has been desperate to get back to work. So she was willing to take a job with one of the rivals of her former friend.
Not Ben Affleck. 'Cause
Nope.
He would be a
Think of our acting
Younger.
directors.
acting.
Or directing
George
actors.
Clooney?
Nope.
Okay.
Good guess, though.
Ooh, let's see.
Both he and the rival are known for a very specific genre.
Both he
Horror?
and the rival.
No.
Sci-fi?
Sports.
Porn, Dan!
Not
Porn.
porn, Dan.
Okay.
Superhero movies?
Romantic comedies? God, what's left?
It's a region of this country.
Oh, Western. Oh, Kevin Costner?
Kevin Costner?
Oh,
And who's his rival?
his rival is
That
Taylor
other
Sheridan.
Kevin Costner like
Oh,
guy.
There we
God.
go.
Okay,
Demi
so-
Moore, filling in the blind item here. Demi Moore lost a longtime friendship with Kevin Costner. Why? Because she was so desperate to get back to work, she was willing to work with his hated rival, Taylor Sheridan. You may remember the next big role Demi Moore is going to be in is that podcast turned streaming show,
yeah.
Boomtown, starring Billy Bob Thornton, and now Demi Moore.
This is totally believable to me.
Yeah.
Because you could see where Kevin Costner is the kind of person that would trash a decades-long friendship over a beef he's got with a
Taylor Sheridan.
perceived rival.
And I want to believe, and I want to say, if I remember the story correctly, I believe Kevin Costner and Demi Moore each tried to,
what was the
auditioned
role?
for Flashdance.
Oh,
Really?
So she was going to be the star, and then obviously I would assume he was going to have, the role played by,
the dude.
what's his name? Yeah. And that was rumored. I mean, I don't know if that was exactly true, but I think that's where they met.
Either that or she was going to be in Bull Durham.
Again, if I remember the story correctly.
Okay.
But yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
right.
Kevin, think twice. Demi Moore she's an icon.
She's a treasure.
And she's got that new show coming out soon from Taylor Sheridan.
I'm so excited about this. I now really want to watch it, hearing more and more about the concept and
Yeah,
realizing.
and the fact that Kevin Costner hates it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I haven't gotten into any of the whole Yellowstone
Sheridan.
universe or Taylor
Same.
Sheridan.
Too many
but
horses. My dog will go crazy.
That's true. You can't watch it.
I will just say Taylor Sheridan does a really, really, really good job of getting you emotionally involved in stuff you necessarily get emotionally involved
Really?
in. And also I will say the stories he tells of the indigenous people are some of the best I've ever seen anyone tell. And they're the truest to what isn't being told in history books.
Oh, that's great.
Wind River is another movie he did, which has a lot of people from the Yellowstone universe. He did that movie.
Oh,
if you've seen Wind River, the one with Jeremy Renner and Elizabeth Olsen. It is so hard to watch that movie.
That's such a great movie.
But again, the way he handles that story is how he handles that thread in all of his content and all of his work. And I think he does a better job of that than many, many, many people.
So he's arrogant for a reason?
In my opinion,
yeah,
I think he earned a little bit of that arrogance.
For a reason.
Yes. But I just love how he handles those stories, and he's not afraid to show and tell a story that no one usually shows or tells us.
I will say, based on the trailer that I saw for Kevin Costner's project, I mean,
yeah,
I think we can only go up from here.
We have to choose Taylor Sheridan.
Yeah.
Okay, we're choosing Taylor Sheridan.
Well, did you see the trailer?
I saw the trailer.
It was not that good. I mean, it just seemed very predictable and very tired.
Okay.
A tired old Western trope.
It looked like a serious version of Back to the Future 3's trailer.
Okay.
Oh my God, tell me more.
Okay.
Well, if you watch the trailer for Back to the Future 3 where they go back to the 1885, it kind of felt exactly the same way.
Yes.
It was very sort of Disney, like it seemed kind of theme parky.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a good analogy, Mike.
Yeah. So
what was that one Armie Hammer Will Smith movie where they went back to Western times?
Ooh, I don't
and there
know.
were like robotic spiders. Anyway, I'm going off track here.
Also, you're not thinking of, because Armie Hammer was in that other.
You think of Wild West?
Wild West.
That wasn't Kevin. Was that Kevin Smith? What's his name? Not Kevin. Oh my goodness, who was in Wild West?
Wild West.
Jim West, Desperado. Song. No, you don't want nada. Yep, 1999. Kevin Kline. Sorry, Kevin Kline and Will Smith from '99.
Happened to Kevin Kline? What's he doing?
Yeah.
I don't know, but good luck to him.
All right, good luck to him.
Let's do another one.
No time.
Let's do another quick one here. All eyes were on the romance between this very public B-list TV celebrities. Well, they already can't stand each other, but it's actually their exes who are the real couple. So again, all eyes were on the romance between this very public B-list TV celebrities. Well, they already can't stand each other. The real romance is with their exes.
This isn't Robach, is it?
You're darn right it is.
Yeah, Amy and TJ. They already can't stand each other.
Robach and
Well, we've
TJ
been
Holmes.
hearing that for a while here. But what it sounds like, though, the big takeaway from this is there are belief in the blind items in the stories that Andrew Shue and Marley Fiberbig are like, they're getting hitched. Fibig, sorry.
Yeah, Fiber Big.
They're
That's
feeling...
actually just the name of my supplement.
I saw them strolling about the other night,
and I was
laughing
like, those
and having
two
a good
are
time.
like the surprise couple of 2023/4.
If you don't recall, these are the exes of Amy Robach and TJ Holmes. It sounds like they sent each other some texts of support because obviously they were going through a very similar, and by very, I mean exactly the same thing at the exact same time. And apparently that support led to a little romance, and that romance is only getting better and better.
God,
they look really happy.
I want to see Amy and TJ's response when they open up their phones to that story.
Yeah, they're going to have to mine into that somehow on their podcast.
They'll have him on as a guest.
I don't know if they'll go on.
They have to do the anti-Tish and invite them to to the wedding.
Yes.
Just have them front row.
Yes.
Serve them papers. You have to come.
Oh, my God. They're summoned.
So there you go.
Okay.
Those are the blind items for today.
Wow,
You guys
those
did
were
great.
great.
Thanks.
Those were pretty decent today.
They're
Mike.
always great.
Well, some days, some days the news is kind of slow.
Yeah, it's
but,
not Mike's fault.
Oh, no, I was not suggesting that Mike has any choice about what blinds are out there, but you do a great job, Mike, of course, of sharing those blinds with us, and we do a mediocre job of guessing them. But listeners, if you want to play along, you can do so to your heart's content wherever you get podcasts. Download, subscribe, tell all your friends about Blinded by the Item wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be back again tomorrow with a whole new episode of
Blinded by the Item.
Bye.